How would you work with someone who is like, no, I can't handle feeling that way? Like I have to at all costs
Yep.
avoid and white knuckle myself into never having those feelings of
Yep.
panic.
Well, I think there's a couple things we can do. We could try to correct the thought, but if you are adamant that you can't handle it, we would actually move back to the behavioral model. So
Mhm.
there's a type of practice called interoceptive exposures, which
Yeah.
is where we actually expose them to the sensations they feel when they're having a panic attack. So I'll often say to a client, okay, pretend I'm an alien that came down from a planet and I'm across from you and I've never heard of a panic attack. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. What is this thing of a panic attack? Tell me exactly how it feels. And you might say, well, first I notice a knot in my throat, and then I get this tight chest, and then I get dizzy, and then it's all over, right? Like then I'm fully into panic. And I'll be like, okay, so it's the knot in your throat and the tightness in your chest and the dizziness that we need to change how we react to. Instead of having that and running and being like, oh my gosh, it's coming, right?
Mhm.
What we're going to do is we're actually going to practice having that sensation on purpose, one at a time. We're not here to flood you and overwhelm
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But maybe if it's tightness of chest, we might wrap a bandage, an ace bandage around your chest really tight, or you might tighten your bra straps or whatever. And you might just sit here with me and let's actually just observe what it feels like to have this tight feeling in your chest.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually handle it. All right, how long do you think you can handle it for? And they might be like, oh, like 30 seconds. Let's try. They might breathe through this tight feeling in their chest. The bandage is so tight. We're not doing anything to harm them, by the way. We would never do anything against their will or anything
Mhm.
like that. We're doing this really for the sake of curiosity. And then we'll say, okay, could you do another 5 seconds, another 10? Could you do another minute? And so really then they start to notice like, well, there are some of these sensations that I've interpreted as dangerous, but maybe I can tolerate them. Maybe they're just discomfort. Maybe it's a tolerable discomfort instead of labeling the whole thing as intolerable.
Mhm.
And we would slowly work up to where with dizziness, we might spin you around in the chair, right? Again, nothing where we're going to make you pass out or anything, maybe 5 times.
Mhm.
And then we'd sit there and be like, okay, what is it like to be dizzy? Could
Yeah.
you have a different response to being dizzy? And usually we kind of giggle and it's funny and so forth. And so we play around with those sensations. And to be honest, once you've had some success with feeling those sensations, people start to realize they can tolerate a panic attack.